Dream matchups in October are slowly becoming a reality in the MLB, but there are still postseason questions. Can anyone beat the Red Sox? Will there be an underdog? Or are playoff predictions valid for inevitable Cubs-Sox slugfest? Without further ado, our MLB Power Rankings, where the fantasy postseason bracket is coming to fruition. Number 10, Colorado Rockies. Trevor Story had an interesting story, I couldn't resist, a couple games ago when he belted a 505-foot home run blast, the longest home run possibly ever. Story is the first shortstop to have 40 doubles, 30 homers, and 20 stolen bases in a season. If he reaches 100 RBIs, he'll reach another milestone by a shortstop that was only achieved by Alex Rodriguez, but he was on steroids. At number 9, the Atlanta Braves. Braves fans were spooked about their NL West road trip, but the team finished with a winning record this season. The last time Atlanta got out of the West Coast with a winning record was in 2012. The Braves now have their cleat firmly on the throats of Philly and are currently 6.5 games in the lead of the NL East. Number 8, the St. Louis Cardinals. After a stellar August, the Cardinals have already equaled their entire loss total of the month midway through September. If the Cards mend their broken wing and fly their way to a wild card berth, it will be the 4th time they got there in history. St. Louis is 3-1 in wild card series. Their alleged secret to their success, Matt Carpenter's salsa recipe. The team is crediting Magic Salsa for their winning ways. So much so, they're sharing it with the St. Louis Blues. The salsa is currently sold at St. Louis store called Schnucks for $6.99. At number 7, the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have bested the Cubs 3 of 5 contests, and like most winning MLB teams, has attracted a superfan. The Cubs have Bill Murray, the Mets have Jerry Seinfeld, and the Brewers, former O.J. Simpson roommate Kato Kaline, who has been a vocal advocate of the team via Twitter. According to ESPN.com, Milwaukee has a 97% chance of making the playoffs. I'm sure Kato will be pleased. Maybe they'll get him a Brewers mitt that doesn't quite fit. Number 6, the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland is probably going to clinch their division soon, but it's like the old guy beating himself a chest in Pixar's Jerry's Game. There's no one in the AL Central that can put up a fight. In a recent series with the Toronto Blue Jays, the Indians removed Chief Wahoo from their sleeves. I had no idea that the mascot's name is Wahoo. Number 5, the Chicago Cubs. While the American League is turning into the stacked Western Conference of baseball, the Cubbies are clearing out an easy path to the NL Championship. The sports money machine keeps chugging along for one of the most valuable teams in sports. A stretched tarp across Wrigley Field recently revealed a Skittles Taste the Rainbow advertisement, just as long as they keep the ads off of the jerseys. Number 4, the New York Yankees. Remember the time when the Yanks were competing with hated rival the Bo Sox for the top spot in the American League? Not anymore. New York has gone 28-22 since the All-Star game with a plus 19 run differential. To improve the general mood of fans, Gucci has released official Yankees men's leather slippers to celebrate in style. No wonder the team is so hated. Number 3, the Oakland Athletics. Despite rumors that the only pro team in Oakland may be moving in the 2020s, the Athletics keep winning, minimizing the gap in the AL West with Houston. Brad Pitt, aka Billy Beane, made the A's bullpen one of the deepest in baseball. Oakland made 3 consecutive trips to the cellar of the AL West. Not this year. They came out with a forgotten bottle of Maraval Rosé. Number 2, don't be mad at me, the Houston Astros. The Astros have won 9 of their last 10 games. The defending champs have the best run differential in the MLB. The biggest news, Alex Bregman became the second Astro to reach 100 RBIs, 100 runs, and 50 doubles in a season. The only other, Lance Berkman, aka the Big Puma, whose other fantastic nickname was Fat Elvis, which is a redundancy. Our number 1, a close call, the Boston Red Sox. Houston took 2 of 3 in the latest series between the two powerhouses, but Boston still has the most runs of anyone this season and has officially clinched a playoff spot, the first squad to do so this year. Totally overshadowing this was Fenway Park announcing that they will host an ice slope racing event for Red Bull in February, the first time in 106 years. Ted Williams' frozen head is probably rolling over in a cryogenic lab.
Tonight's MLB Power Rankings are brought to you by McCombs Ford West. We'll save you time and money on your next vehicle purchase on 410 West at Culebra. You're watching Sports Tonight, San Antonio's only nightly 30-minute sportscast with exclusive sports coverage you won't find anywhere else.